We, as humans, tend to be drawn into the familiar patterns of thought and behavior imposed by society. But what if we were to go in the opposite direction? If you want to overcome all the challenges that life throws at you, you must learn to think differently, to think in reverse. This is an essential secret passed down from ancient wisdom. Imagine the life you're living could completely transform if you simply did the opposite of what you believe, of what you hear.
1. A deceptive society. The truth behind appearances. Modern society is full of fabricated appearances. Take, for example, a social media influencer. He displays a life of luxury, traveling to exotic locations and wearing designer clothes. But the reality is, he might not own any of those things. It's all a staged image. Similarly, in business, many companies present immaculate financial reports, but the truth is often far from perfect. You must learn to see through these illusions and not let yourself be deceived by flashy appearances. 2. The two-sided rule. Handling dishonesty. In life, we often encounter people who play dishonest games, using tricks to gain personal advantages. A notable example is the story of a successful businessman. When facing dishonest competitors, instead of directly confronting them with kindness, he learned to fight back, using their own tactics. But rather than using deceit to harm, he turned their schemes into opportunities for growth. This does not encourage dishonesty, but rather teaches how to react intelligently to negativity to achieve positive results. 3. The wisdom of change. Awakening and overcoming limits. There is a story of a farmer who worked tirelessly his entire life but could never escape poverty. Everything changed when he decided to learn and think differently. Instead of just working hard, he began to optimize his processes, using technology, and more importantly, he learned to reevaluate his life. In just a few short years, he transformed from a poor farmer into the owner of a large estate. This proves that instead of following the same old path, we must think and change from within. 4. Understanding others and yourself. The path to success. Another famous story tells of a successful leader. He understood that to control others, he first had to understand them. Instead of just giving orders, he spent time listening and understanding the thoughts of each team member. This allowed him to adjust his management style and build a strong team. However, what was even more important was his ability to reflect on himself, knowing his strengths and weaknesses, ensuring he was never deceived by the schemes of others. The biggest lesson from these stories is that to win in life, you not only need to understand others, but you also need to understand yourself. When you can overcome yourself, master your thoughts and emotions, you will become strong and resilient, and society will not easily defeat you. Remember, life is a series of tests of awareness. You can only succeed when you wake up, break free from your limitations, and see through the deceptions of the world. Finally, remember that success is not something that can be achieved quickly. It is a long journey that requires perseverance, intelligence, and independent thinking. By learning to go against the norm and do things differently, you will hold the key to overcoming all challenges.